Hi, and welcome to the FieldAR tutorial series. My name is Kyle, and I'm the founder and lead software developer for FieldAR. If you're not familiar with FieldAR, it's a cutting-edge augmented reality app for the AEC industry that features single-tap 3D model loading and auto-alignment to the real world, making it super convenient for anyone on your team to quickly and easily view the project BIM or 3D models overlaid onto the real-world construction site with a single tap. In this video, we're going to cover uploading building information models, or BIM, using the FieldAR plugin for Navisworks and Revit. The recommended workflow for uploading very large BIM to FieldAR is to section your model into separate chunks, and have each chunk associated with your QR code target at the job site. Each chunk can be an individual floor, zone, or even as small as a single room. So breaking up your BIM makes model loading at the job site much more efficient and also gives you more control over updating individual model chunks, which is very easy to do with the FieldAR plugins. We will review this workflow more in depth, so let's get started by installing the FieldAR plugins for Navisworks and Revit. To continue with this tutorial, you'll need Navisworks Manage or Revit, or both, installed in your Windows machine. Like with most plugin installs, we recommend that you close both Navisworks and Revit prior to installing the plugin. You can download the FieldAR plugin from our website at fieldar.app/plugins. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. The single MSI installer file downloaded from our website will install the FieldAR plugins for both Navisworks Manage and Revit for versions 2018 to 2024. We will continue to add newer supported versions as well as new features to the plugins in the future. Once you have the FieldAR plugin installed, let's open Navisworks Manage and get started. At this point, you should see the FieldAR tab in the top ribbon. Clicking on any of the buttons will prompt us to open a model to associate with a FieldAR project. So let's open a model. Now that we have a model opened, let's click the Open button in the FieldAR plugin. You'll be prompted to log into your account using the email and password that you use when creating your account in the FieldAR mobile app. After logging in, you'll be prompted to associate this model to a FieldAR project. You can optionally create a new project from here, or choose a project you've already created from the dropdown. It's important to note here that if you're on the free subscription, you'll only be able to create one project and upload one model. So if you already have a model uploaded to your project, you can remove the model from the FieldAR mobile app prior to continuing here. After you choose a project from the dropdown, you'll see the project details listed here, and we're all set to start uploading a model. The model that I have opened is relatively complex and has thousands of individual system elements. Although it's possible to upload this entire model all in one go, we recommend using the section plane tool to section the model into individual floors or spaces, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. This will also make it a lot easier for your crew members on site to view the model in the area where they're currently working without having to load the entire model. Let's open some panels to help us slice up the model. From the top ribbon under View, let's open the Windows dropdown and check the section plane settings, the selection tree, and the saved viewpoints panels. Next, from the Viewpoint tab in the top ribbon, let's check the Enable Sectioning tool to start sectioning the model. I'm going to section out just the third floor of this building, so I'll enable my top and bottom section planes and move them into place. You can adjust your section planes to work best for your model. Now that we have a nice clean section of a single floor, let's save a viewpoint of it so we can easily refer back to it later. In the Saved Viewpoints panel, I'll right-click and create a new folder and name it FieldAR Views, just to keep my views organized. Now I'll right-click on the folder and choose Save Viewpoint, and I'll name it Third Floor. With our view set up, let's open the Models panel from the FieldAR plugin by clicking on the View button. Here we can see a list of our models and the platform that each were published from, such as from Navisworks, Revit, or from the FieldAR mobile app. If this is your first time uploading to this project, your list might be empty, so let's continue creating our new model. Go ahead and click the Create New Model button from the Models panel. I'm going to name my model Third Floor, and for the model location, I'll specify South Elevators, since I'm going to place my target near the elevators. Next, we will choose our QR target location. This works very similar to the QR target placement tool in the FieldAR mobile app, but it's slightly different in Navisworks and Revit. First, we will position the model to where we are going to place the QR target. Then we can click the Set button. We can click OK on this dialog box to begin the process, and the FieldAR marker object will appear in your selection tree. Now we can tap the wall where we want to place the QR target. Again, remember to choose a location for the QR target that your team on site can easily find. Once we click the wall to place the target, a dialog box will appear prompting us to adjust the rotation of the target if needed. The target marker has a red arrow that needs to face inward toward the room, so keep that in mind when adjusting your target rotation. If you'd like to adjust the position of the QR target, you can select the target object from the selection tree, and under the item tools in the top ribbon, choose the Move tool and drag the arrows as needed. Alternatively, you can delete the FieldAR marker object from the selection tree and start the process again by clicking the Set button next to the Choose Target location. Finally, we can set a viewpoint for the model, which will appear as a thumbnail image in the mobile app, in the plugins, and in the web dashboard. I'll position my model to capture a view that's easily identifiable, and click the Set button to set the viewpoint. With our section model now set up, let's click the Publish button. At this point, the model is now being prepared for upload to the FieldAR cloud, and it may take a minute or two to process, depending on the size and complexity of your section model. As soon as the model is done processing and uploaded successfully, it will appear in your models list. We can download the QR target and print it out, and head to the job site to install it. But first, let's jump over to the FieldAR mobile app and check the model out. From our dashboard, I'll open the project where I saved the model from Navisworks. From the models list, I'll open the model. Then I'll tap the View Markups button, which will open up the model viewer. Now that we've confirmed the model loads correctly and all the elements are visible, we're ready to install the QR target at the job site for others to view in augmented reality. You can also scan your downloaded QR target printout using the scanner tool in the app to make sure it's loading as expected. That's it for this tutorial on uploading models from the FieldAR plugin. The process is identical for Revit, the only difference being that you section your model using the section box in a 3D view rather than the section plane tools like in Navisworks. In the next video, we will head to the job site, install our QR target, and set up auto alignment using our Cloud Anchors tool. We're super excited that you're giving FieldAR a try, and I can't wait to see how your construction sites benefit from accessible augmented reality. So tag us in your posts. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to our channel to get alerts on upcoming tutorials. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.